Greetings all, and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. One of my subscribers sent this to me, the end 2009. He sent me a replay on his Panther 2, and it's not one of the tanks I'm probably ever likely to grind to. I don't particularly like the German medium line that this tank actually takes. I don't like the idea of it. So I just thought I'd use this as an opportunity to just show what this tank can actually do. He does a pretty good display of it, and I've heard rumours, and I've never played this tank, but I've heard like rumours that it's not exactly the greatest in the world. And reading up on it, it's quite situational. It's better used in the sniping, flanking role, I think, from what I can see. I mean, the armour's not fantastic. You know, it's got 100mm at the front, and the turret and the hull. 120 on the top turret, which he's got on fitted at the moment. But it's a typical German tank. It's angled, etc., etc., but the lower glacis are just hideous. It's got the same gun, the L71 gun from the Tiger tank, so it's got reasonable penetration and good accuracy. And I think the end, you know, plays it reasonably well in this particular game. So we're on Live Oaks, and they are discussing in chat the benefits of Twizzlers, pull and peel. I don't know what the hell they are. It must be just some American thing. The end plays on the American server. It must just be some American thing. Maybe you can enlighten me. I've no idea. Let me just turn the game volume. Oh, I forgot to turn the bloody game volume down again, didn't I? I'm probably getting drowned out. Let's turn it right now. Okay. Wait for the fighting to start and the gun sounds to absolutely drown out my voice like they normally do, and have to redo the video completely. Anyway. Yeah, so it's more of a sniping type tank. It's not a kind of tank that appeals to my kind of playstyle. It's big as well. It's very big compared to the other mediums. It's very tall. Obviously, with it having the issues with the lower glacis, you know, you really need to sort of think about trying to get this thing hull down, etc., etc. But it played well. And there you go there, 272 damage. Yeah, it's got 240 average damage. Pretty punchy gun for a medium. Your rate of fire is 8.22 rounds a minute. Obviously it's a little bit quicker than that with the rammer and vents and all that kind of stuff, so you got a reasonably good reload. To be perfectly honest, good position here. If you can just get another shot on that Cheery, unfortunately you can't. Spotted their artillery early. The town looks like it's going okay. That KV-1S plays an absolute blinder. Another reason why I wanted to show this replay, it's more towards the end. Pay particular attention to that Lerva driver there. Big shout out to him. Clutchman from the MWF clan. He played an absolute blinding game in this game along with that KV-1S. The city doesn't look like it's going too well at this stage. Now, they're in a platoon. They're matched up. They've got a heavy, a medium and a tank destroyer. Now, I tend not to do this. I find that if I'm in a medium tank and my partners or platoon mates have gone in heavies and tank destroyers, I try and play the same sort of tanks as them, because this tank does not work well if it gets separated out on its own. No medium tank does. They're better off wolf packing. Oh, got shots in this IS. Yeah, hello. And a nice shot, 300 damage. Well, shy of 300 damage through his turret there. Yeah, I tend to try and pick the same kind of tanks that my platoon mates are playing. So the end is isolated here. He's got two heavy tanks in support of him. But some quite dangerous vehicles in that cluster of houses there. And he's playing a very patient game as well. He's not rushing around. He's only done 800 damage. Yeah, he's not rushing, but they are losing 6-3. Puts a nice clutch shot into the IS there. And the IS is paying him no attention whatsoever. And with the reload, look at that accuracy. Look how small that aiming circle is. Yeah, he's going to get another one. Straight through commander's hatch. Yeah, reasonably good DPM on the gun as well. Not a bad vehicle all told, but not something, like I say, I'm going to actually grind to. They're in a really good position here. Yeah, definitely in a good position now. He can rush this IS, just bum rush him. He's got the health. Yeah, he's got a healthy amount of health at 1500. Yeah, he can take a few slaps from the 122 Russian guns. But yeah. And then obviously now that Panther's just going to, that GW Panther's just going to get absolutely annihilated. This is one thing I believe Wargaming have got wrong. Panther 1, from what I can gather from people, is absolutely garbage. Its guns are absolutely abysmal. But the Panther was a really capable tank in World War II. Really was. They were fears. Yeah, they were the feared medium tank. People used to think, oh shit, and they see them coming. Now, this is when the game starts to get interesting. Okay, they've made it through to the cap circle. Now, there's absolutely no cover on live oaks in the cap circle. Well, there is. The end takes the cover. But there's a Tiger 2 just turned up, and they start putting effective fire into them. Now, he only took like 100 damage there. That turns out later on it's a T-25-2 shooting at him. So he's taking absolute pounding. He's trying to angle as best he can, but he's just getting absolutely hammered. He's had his engine taken out from the front. Classic German plague. Plagues all Germans. He's trying to put effective fire down, but he needs to get back behind this cover as quickly as possible. The next shot takes out his engine completely from the front to be used as a repair pack. Now this is where the Lerva does an absolute hero move. Check this out. Lerva puts himself sideways on and drives in front of him. Crazy, yeah? Gets taken out. What has he basically gone and done? He's created a perfect piece of hard cover for the end to hide behind. Now, it turns out later on, Liam was telling me in the replay that at the end of the, I was talking to him on Steam chat, that the Lerva driver did that on purpose. He messaged the guy after the game, and the guy actually said, yes, I meant to do that. It wasn't an accident. Now, this never happens. This is some really epic play. And to be honest with you, the Lerva driver has actually won them the game. Because there's no way that those two, the T-34 and the 25-2, can get across this open ground in time to take out the end. And it's provided him some perfect cover. That Lerva, in his death, his sacrifice, basically won them the game. Yeah, and that's the reason, basically the reason why I wanted to show you the video. Well played, Lerva driver. Well played. So basically what happens now in a nutshell is they basically cap out. Unfortunately that T-25-2 at this kind of range is not going to penetrate this Panther 2 at all. He's hiding his lower glacis, he's angled, he's hull down, and he's just absolutely ripping this T-25-2 to pieces. Okay, he's pulling out. Yeah, he's going to rip him apart. Unfortunately that T-25-2 actually stopped as well, which is unfortunate for him. And oh, headshot. That never happens. Let's just take in this moment, take in this glorious moment. That guy there, that guy in that Lerva provided the end, the perfect opportunity, alright, to win this game. Without him being there, they would have lost. Simple as. They wouldn't have been able to cap. Well, I'm not saying they would have lost, but they wouldn't have been able to cap as effectively. So, kudos to the Lerva driver there. Let's have a quick look at some post-game stats. Okay, the battle results screen there. No epic medals or anything like that, but not a bad showing. On his ×2, got 3,074 base experience, 48,000 credits, with a total profit of 30,000. Nothing really massively to write home about the result, although it is quite a high damage output for the Panther 2. This so far is the end's best game, also he says. I think he might have a better one than this. I don't know if he's got his mastery badge, I'm not sure. I do like the fact that he's got the anime crew icon things as well. I might pester him and see if I can find out how you actually get those, if you can change the crew bits and pieces like that. That looks really cool. Top of the table. Yeah, top of the table. Not bad. Poor old Tiger 2, look. Two-faced Raven. Tried his best. Yeah, accuracy pretty good. Yeah, 25 shots fired, 21 direct hits, 17 pens for 3,000 damage. Potential damage received, 3,200. Yeah, he took a bit of a shellacking in that game. Not a bad effort at all. Not a bad effort. So, the Panther 2. Not something I'm going to be grinding to, but, you know, capable tank, yes. Ugh, it's German, it's medium. Ugh, no. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and that's all I've got time for tonight. Man Cave will be operational within the next few days. My desk is arriving shortly. I'll get it all set up and built and get things rolling with that. And hopefully, maybe start streaming very soon. We shall see. I've had to pass it across from 2.3 Alpha, the wife. She doesn't quite know what streaming is just yet. But hopefully I'll be allowed. I think it will be. I've just got to work out how to do it on Twitch, etc. Alright, so I'll see you next time, guys. Bye now.